rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. And it's Rozier in at the point. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now, here's Nesmith. D right on him. Turner with a screen on Hero. Nembhard off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the left wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range.
And if Adebayo starts hitting those, this offense immediately reaches another level.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent. Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here is Butler following the three-pointer by Siakam. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Nesmith, and the Pacers another three.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Nesmith. The Heat getting the bucket. Out to the wing. Passes to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam's shot is off.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Martin with the screen for Butler. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Butler's got 5.
When Jimmy takes a three, you know he's feeling it. He's usually pretty picky from out there.
Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
Back to Turner. Indiana moving the ball over. There's the pass to Nesmith. Turner with a screen on Rozier. Nesmith, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on Terry Rozier. Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
Butler from outside. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside. Here's Halliburton. The three gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Hero passes to Butler. Martin wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Halliburton finds Turner. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Now Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. Off target with his 3. To the inside. Halliburton with the steal. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Miami trailing. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Martin, and another basket for Miami.
The quick release has become league-wide. Caleb Martin can certainly let it fly.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Now, here's Nesmith. Rozier defending. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Siakam is out there with Turner. Then it's Nesmith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. That's the Pacers' 5. Rozier into the lane. Left side, Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 7.
The thing about Jimmy Butler, he welcomes the physical play.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years, they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, no, you agree with me. They are on their way. Three-pointer, Martin. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite-level offensive player.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Siakam passes to Nesmith. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Passes it to Adebayo. Butler from outside. And the Heat, another 3.
Jimmy Butler is selective with his three-point shots. But when a corner 3 opens up, his eyes light up.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Turner with a screen on Rozier. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 9 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Martin with the bucket.
Caleb Martin being competitive, matching threes.
Butler against Halliburton. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. No good from outside. Indiana's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's Nembhard. Rozier defending. Turner with a screen on Rozier. Here's Nembhard. Off with the layup.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Outside, Hero. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Adebayo.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step it up on the offensive end.
Greg, is always exciting to see a great player take it to another level. He's obviously even more comfortable than ever attacking the hoop. Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Mathurin finds Toppin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Unloads. And he can't jam it through. Well, Heat leading by 3. Outside Robinson. And the pass to Jaquez. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Kicks it to Toppin. McConnell passes to Smith. Dishes it to McDermott. Here's Toppin. Indiana again missing. Richardson for 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Duncan Robinson out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Jovic in at the power forward. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Outside, Mathurin fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Richardson outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Jaquez. Nailed from 3-point land. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Mathurin passes to Smith. Back to Mathurin. Toppin sets a screen for McDermott. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 10. Down low. Pass to Jaquez. They get a hand on it, and stolen by McConnell. Takes it inside. Outside Mathurin. Back to Toppin. Right side Mathurin. Outside Robinson. Love outside. To the wing right side. Here's Jaquez. Toppin covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Richardson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richardson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
You talk about a guy who's added some strength over the years. Look at the hit Josh took, and he was still able to convert.
Outside Mathurin. Can they get it? Out to Smith. Pass to McDermott. Mathurin with the ball. Back to McDermott. Fires the 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Miami leading by 12. So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place, and that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
For Indiana, they've got a paltry 0-6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half.
Minutes remaining in the third.
Right wing.
2 minutes.
Love outside. It's three-pointers off the mark. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. McDermott finds McConnell. And here is Toppin. And the wide-open shot from McConnell. Indiana again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Richardson. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Love the pass to Jovic. And now it's Toppin running. He can go all the way. Whoa, hammering it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A., it shows. Thank you so much. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Heat leading by 10. And here's Richardson. Outside Robinson. Back to Richardson. Driving the lane. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and Pop Man is going for the jugular.
Toppin. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Siakam is out there with Neesmith. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Halliburton. And Adebayo throws it down.
Using his athleticism there, Bam Adebayo knows when to go get an alley-oop.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. From outside the arc, it's stolen by Martin. And now running it up the court, Martin pushing it up. Jacks up a three. The Pacers pull it in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Three-pointer, Butler. Siakam pulls it in.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Three-pointer. Neesmith can't get it to go. Miami leading by 14. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
There's Hero with the three. The putback, and Butler with the second chance points.
Jimmy Butler doesn't need a play call for him to make an impact. He's willing to do the dirty work.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Halliburton for three. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Rozier finds Adebayo. Launches a three. And it's Rozier missing. Pacers trail by 16. Here's Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
A clever dish by Halliburton. Nice to see him continuing to sharpen those point guard instincts.
Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Nesmith. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Kicks it out to Siakam. There's the three. Nesmith can't get it to go. Miami leading by 14. Hero passes to Martin. Adebayo with a screen for Martin. Knocks down the three ball.
Caleb knows his strengths on offense, including how to get himself into a rhythm.
Outside Turner. Turner with a screen on Butler. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Butler launches from deep. They grab their own miss. Outside Hero. Lets it go with a three. It's good from long range.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
6 on the shot clock. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Martin.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Butler feeling out a bit. And here's Adebayo outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now, here is Halliburton. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Off target from three-point range. The Heat on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Hero, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Fires away from outside. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the man. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
And now the opening lineup for New York. OG Anunoby out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Nice shot by Turner.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's New York now. Here's Brunson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
Here's Halliburton. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Brunson. This one for three. Here's Achiuwa. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Achiuwa with a screen. Shot clock at 6. The three is up. Pacers with a rebound. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Siakam for three. Achiuwa with a rebound. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, BA, that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization. Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Randle on the screen. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. On target from range.
And this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Achiuwa with a screen on Halliburton. Such a wide open look. Brunson's got 5 points.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. From deep. With the tip. Achiuwa with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson with it. He's got 5. Pass to Anunoby. Out to DiVincenzo. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
3-pointer. Halliburton misses. And so Randle will bring it up for the Knicks. We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, BA, how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA. Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
For 3, Randle. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Turner. Siakam outside. Turner in the high post. Over to the left wing. Here's Nesmith. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another three.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's most... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Halliburton, Pascal Siakam out there with Nesmith. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Nembhard in a two-guard. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
DiVincenzo with a screen on Halliburton. Brunson misses. Indiana has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, now that we've had a few years of reference, Doris, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
From the arc. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Siakam. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Siakam with a screen on Anunoby. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
That one misses. Doris, when Aaron Nesmith was traded and got floor time, his game really took off.
You know, BA, in his prior stop, he was in a tough situation trying to get minutes. Now that he's getting repetitions as a consistent starter, he's shown how valuable he can be.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Achua's got his first 3 points of the game.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie.
Well, you're talking 6'11" and big-time length. Send it back, Mr. Turner.
There's Nesmith with a 3. He buries it from 3. Nesmith's got 10.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Outside for Randall. Fires the 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Oh, my goodness. What a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a 3. So can I.
Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. Brunson defending. Siakam the screen. Nembhard. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 14. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. DiVincenzo, the pass to Anunoby. And here's Randall. Pass to Brunson. Lets it fly. Another one falls for New York.
Boy, has Jalen Brunson come into his own as a scorer. Shots just come from anywhere.
Neesmith passes to Demhart. Now here's Siakam. There's the triple. The Knicks pull it in. Achua's got 5 rebounds in the game. You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger, and I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see.
And here's Siakam for 3. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Brunson. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Brunson's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Connects from downtown. Brunson's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 5 now.
You can see when a guy is comfortable in particular areas of the floor. And Miles Turner, terrific form, great confidence, really nice.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Alec Burks is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. Drains the triple.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovic stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
McDermott the screen. Toppin passes to Matherin. Shoots. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
I think it's obvious that Bogdanovic has worked on his ability to handle the basketball. Really good control there.
Outside Matherin. The Pacers again can't hit. New York is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Robinson, a screen on McDermott. Burks for 3, drills it from deep. Burks has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Pass to Toppin. And here's McConnell, defended by Burks. McConnell's shot is off. And here are the Knicks. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Bogdanovic, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Lets it fly. And Matherin gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Bogdanovic, no good. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Toppin. Pass to McConnell. Open shot, McDermott. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Shot's good by Hart.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
A challenging stretch for Indiana here. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, "A lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is." B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. And the Knicks, another three.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
McDermott from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mathurin against Burks. Bogdanovich with a screen on Mathurin. Burks for 3. Smith with the rebound. The Pacers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Shot's good by Mathurin.
Mathurin showing his willingness to be ready on the catch. Go ahead.
Burks for 3. Pacers with a rebound. Mathurin up top. 5 points in the game. And it's in there. The Knicks have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. Burks for 3. Burks has got 12 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Burks for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
I'll tell you, you have got to admire the kind of range Alec Burks possesses. Just about any spot on the floor is a good one for this guy.
And so it's New York with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Indiana on offense. Pascal Siakam out there with Nesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. That's the 5 for the Pacers. The Knicks shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Burks for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Burks has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Fires from deep. Outside Burks. Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. Burks no good. And here are the Pacers now. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Hartenstein a screen. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. So New York ends up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Brunson outside. And the 3-pointer goes. Brunson's got 31 points.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
3-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Offensive rebound to the right side. Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Halliburton misses. New York has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And here's Brunson from the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. Well, the Pacers shooting at 45% of the game so far. There's a screen by Turner. The open shot, Siakam. Three-pointer, Halliburton. The Knicks with the rebound. Achua's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Brunson from the arc. They get it again. Outside, DiVincenzo. From downtown. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson outside. Achua passes to Brunson. Puts up a 3. Outside for Randall. Brunson against Halliburton. Takes the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Turner with it. Outside for Halliburton. Nesmith passes to DeMar. Indiana again missing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Anunoby. Three-pointer, Halliburton nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 21.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Brunson.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
The Pacers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Halliburton looking over the floor. Unable to get that one. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass. And they're on the run. He launches a 3. Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Here's the pick. For 3, DiVincenzo knocks down the triple.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now here's Halliburton. Fires away from way outside. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed.
We get to see, Brent, two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Randall out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Achua in at the 5 down low. And the shot goes in.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Hero against DiVincenzo. From past the arc. Hero no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Anunoby. Out to Brunson. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup.
An incredible job, Brunson, just measuring off that floater.
Butler feeling out of it. Three-pointer. Martin buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And again, it's Jalen Brunson. Brunson's got 6.
Oh, great move there from Jalen Brunson, flashing.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark year in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
Now here's Butler. And the 3 off target. Here's DiVincenzo. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball.
Brunson, a pesky defender, keeping those hands and feet active.
Anunoby passes to Randall. And the layup falls.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Butler. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Pass to Anunoby. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Rozier kicks to Martin. Miami no good on that time either.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Brunson with a clean look. And another 3 for New York.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Floats one. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
Randall outside. Anunoby kicks to Achua. And another 3 for New York.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
So it's Miami now. After New York gets the three, Adebayo with a screen for Martin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And back with one of his own, Martin feeling smooth.
There's the pick. And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Brunson's got 15.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Hero from long range. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell.
And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Achua is out there with Randall. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the one. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Brunson, no good. The Heat trail by 3. The pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Anunoby in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 6.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
There's Hero with the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 7 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo passes to Anunoby. From deep. Achua kicks to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
Loads it up for Adebayo. It's stolen by Randall. And a fast break now for New York. Anunoby has the open look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Lets the 3 fly. Randall kicks to Achua. The tray. Miami grabs the miss. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Hero passes to Martin. Shot to stop the run. Not going to go that time. And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
DiVincenzo getting those feet together, and Dante does the rest.
Three-pointer, Martin. The Knicks pull it in. Achua's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Brunson against Butler. Here's Anunoby. Drills it from outside. Anunoby's got 12 in the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
No retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Robinson a screen on Richardson. Yep, that one goes. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Offensive rebound. Robinson passes to Hartenstein. Second shot opportunity. Misses off the left iron. Outside Robinson. It's rebounded by New York. So here's Burks. And that one released in time, but no good. So we reached the end of the first half of play. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Duncan Robinson out there with Richardson. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Love with the screen on Bogdanovich. Hawkes can't hit. New York leading by 13, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Well, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Hawkes. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Burks against Richardson. Now, here's Burks. He's covered closely. Richardson knocks it loose.
Hard-nosed defender, and Josh Richardson using a little bit of that length from the wing position to deny that one.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Pass to Hartenstein. Love against Burks. Pass to Hartenstein. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up. And Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
Was so dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to would go up and bother shots. He'd also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ryan sets the screen for Robinson. Shoots the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jaquez has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
Bogdanovich wide open. The offensive rebound. Hart kicks to Bogdanovich. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. Burks for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Burks has got 8 points.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Robinson for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich left side. Hart wide open. He fires. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 16. Driving in, and he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Burks for 3. Here's Robinson. Over Love. Passes to Hartenstein. Over to the wing. Takes a 3. Out to the right wing. Kicks to Burks. There's the triple. Rebound by the Heat. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Jaquez with the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And stolen by Richardson. Now the pass to Jaquez. He takes it in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And he's going up for the alley-oop, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Good on the triple.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Bryant with a screen for Richardson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break with a... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Knicks, Achua is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
There's Hero with the 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Martin with a screen on Brunson. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. Puts up a deep 3. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. A 12-point game. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
So I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Adebayo with a screen for Wright. And it's off from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 15. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Brunson against Wright. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Randall a screen on Butler. Here's the three. They get it again. Stripped it away. Pass to Wright. Fires the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
When Martin puts the ball in his teammates' hands, good things happen.
There's a good screen. On deep, Brunson. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. The three. Achua kicks to Anunoby. And stolen by Wright.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over.
That three off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
On deep, Brunson. New York, no good that time either. The Heat trail by 9, and stolen by Achua. Three-pointer. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, right with it. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. On offense, here are the Heat. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Wright finds Adebayo. Jacks up a three. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time.
Team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Anunoby in the corner. Here he goes. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. Anunoby against Wright. Brunson sends a screen for DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Martin.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge,
Such a great rivalry. I want to see it as much as possible.
Yeah, and you know that rivalry component only adds to the tension, B.A. One thing we know, when they get together, it is not going to be dull.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Nesmith, then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in a two-guard.
And the team got excited about that one. Wright felt the contact, but still managed to finish through it.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Heat. Here's Nembhard. No good from outside.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Martin. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Halliburton.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pacers again can't hit. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Now here's Halliburton. Misses off the right iron.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Pass to Martin from outside the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
Nice floor awareness that time from Wright. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
Halliburton for 3. Another miss by Halliburton.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Now here's Adebayo. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Nembhard. Will it go? Gets the 3 to fall.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Martin finds Butler. Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Halliburton. Hero, no good. The Pacers have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. There's Nesmith with the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Martin. Hits the 3-pointer. Martin's got 6 points.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Siakam with a screen on Hero. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Miami has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Butler passes to Martin. Martin a screen. For 3. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Turner, a screen on Butler. Back to Turner. Stolen by Hero. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Butler with the ball. Siakam covering. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there. Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Indiana trailing here. And able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner, Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons in block shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor.
Adebayo passes to Martin. Adebayo, a screen on Siakam. Martin inside. He's covered by Siakam. Yep, count it.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Butler taking his time here for three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Takes a three. Adebayo grabs the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Wing shot on the way. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside for Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. Right. Tip back in for 2.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
The Pacers again can't hit. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, good contest that time by Halliburton. The combination of quickness and length allows him to defend at a high level.
And so it's the... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the floor for Indiana, we've got Pascal Siakam. He's out there with Miles Turner. Nesmith out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Here's Nesmith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Siakam, that's good.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
And it's right missing. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A., more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
All Halliburton needs is a little dancing room. Once the screen provides that, he's ready to roll.
Right with the bucket.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Nesmith. There's a screen by Turner. Siakam left side. Three-pointer. Back to Halliburton. Here's Turner from behind the arc. No good there. Butler passes to Hero. Right outside. Back to Hero. Outside Butler to the left side wing. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. They grab their own miss. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Halliburton finds Siakam. Back to Halliburton. It's stolen by Wright. They're running. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you ask Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Nemhard's got 5 now. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A line change here for Miami. Indiana again missing. The Heat have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. A minute and a half left to play in the second quarter. Love passes to Jaquez. Back to Love. The fader. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's Mathurin with a drive. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Mathurin against Rozier. Mathurin passes to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Smith, tall and lanky. Not an easy guy to defend away from the paint.
And he can't hit the second. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Hawkins. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Outside Mathurin. Here's the 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. The Heat with the lead. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Richardson, that's good.
Well, Richardson's got a really good all-around offensive game, and he can dial it up from deep, too.
Toppin, a screen on Richardson. McConnell passes to Toppin. Mathurin with the ball. And he lobs it up to the rim. McDermott outside. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, you got to like what DeLon Wright has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Josh Richardson. He's out there with Terry Rozier. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Jaquez in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Robinson. Still no points. Here's Jaquez. Back to Robinson. Takes it inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
McDermott can't get it to go. Well, the Heat's shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. To the wing, right side. Here's Jaquez. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Obi Toppin.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Richardson against McConnell. Smith outside. Toppin passes to Smith. Three-pointer Mathurin. And it's Miami with a rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds now. Rozier against Mathurin. Back to Rozier. Here's Jaquez. Sinks it from distance. Jaquez has got 7.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
Toppin outside. There's a screen by Toppin. McConnell from outside. And it's Richardson with the rebound. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will. Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. It's Mathurin with a drive, and he jams it home with authority.
When he goes, watch out now. Mathurin operates with a head full of steam.
Here's Jaquez, guarded by Toppin. Miami, no good that time either. For Indiana, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. For 3, Mathurin buries it from 3. Mathurin's gotten his second bucket.
Quick thinking from Mathurin there. Excellent at rising up and capitalizing off the catch.
Pass to Jaquez. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Heat lead by 19.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Indiana's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Smith with a screen on Richardson. McDermott right side. Outside Mathurin. Launches it. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
The confidence of Mathurin, palpable. You see it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
Pass to Jaquez. The 3 is up. Pacers with a rebound. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Toppin, a screen on Rozier. And here's Smith. Pick by Smith. 6 on the shot clock.
In the pick and roll, Benedict Mathurin poses a bunch of problems. Doing a good job that time reading and reacting to the defense.
Yep, that one's good. Jaquez has got 17 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And here's Toppin from the arc. And so it's the Miami Heat in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Nesmith, Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Here's Jaquez, defended by Halliburton. Jaquez, the pass to Rozier. This one for three. And the Heat, another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
4-3. Nembhard, good.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
For three, Robinson, pure from three-point range.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Love finds Rozier from deep. He drops it from range. Rozier's got 6 points in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Nembhard tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Robinson can't hit. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Nesmith. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Three-pointer Rozier. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. And the layup is good off the glass.
Halliburton makes the right play most of the time. He's just a steady hand out there. Great poise and vision.
Pass to Turner. Siakam with a screen on Richardson. Here's Nesmith. And that one's long.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Love the screen on Turner. Robinson gets the bucket.
Rozier is certainly a true combo guard in my mind. And he's actually gotten better as a playmaker.
Pass to Nesmith. Over to the wing. Halliburton with the ball. Turner finds Halliburton. Wide open look. That one goes in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Love passes to Jaquez. Love against Turner from outside the arc. And the Heat, another three.
Love's three-point shooting ability helps draw big men away from the hoop, and that's really valuable to this offense.
And here's Siakam for three. And Rozier pulls it down. Well, Miami shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Here's Martin. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Turner passes to Nesmith. Turner, a screen on right. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Turner, a screen on right. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Kept alive to the left wing. Halliburton outside. From the arc. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Halliburton against Hero for three. The Pacers pull it in. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Nesmith passes to Nembhard. Fires the three. Nails it from 3.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now here's Wright. Fires from way outside, and the miss. So it's the Heat winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
both these teams are. What do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Well, Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Neesmith is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And here's Brunson outside. Now, here's Siakam. Outside Turner. Turner with a screen on Randall. Here's Neesmith. And the layup's good off the glass. Neesmith has got the first points up on the board here for Indiana.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And here are the Pacers now. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. That shot wide open. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Here's Brunson, following the score by Miles Turner. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Off target from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Anunoby, good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Launches it. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Turner finds Halliburton. Turner with the screen. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hits it from three-point range.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Now, here's Halliburton. Drills the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Anunoby. Now Achua. Shot clock at 6. And here's Brunson. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Turner. 1:56 left in the first. Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on DiVincenzo. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. For the 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like. This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Puts up a 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Siakam, a screen on Brunson. The shot's good from Halliburton.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 12 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Achua finds Randall. Brunson with it. From the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. And he's supplying a... And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Nesmith. Siakam is out there with Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard. The Knicks leading by 3. Hey, Doris, you grew up in New York. The pressure of playing in the big city, is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. If you're playing in the media capital of the world, everything is magnified. And I think that holds true for the other respective large cities. Los Angeles and Chicago come to mind. You can see the confidence growing daily. OG Anunoby trusting that jumper.
Siakam looking around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And here's Brunson outside. No good that time. Indiana's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Pass to Siakam. Siakam, a screen on Anunoby. Halliburton, that's good.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
But we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
And here's Brunson outside. They get it back. Randall finds Achua. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson with it. 12 points for him. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Brunson's got 15.
Boy, Jalen Brunson has balanced out that effectiveness in the paint with this right here, the range shooting.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And he recovers it. Here's DiVincenzo. No scoring in this one. Tries the spin move. Here's Achua. And again, New York with the triple. We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention. But some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Buries it down low. And now a three-point Indiana lead.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And the three ball is good. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Halliburton outside. Three-pointer. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Turner passes to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Halliburton for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall, and stolen by Siakam. Lets it go with a three. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Offensive rebound. Six on the shot clock. A three for DiVincenzo. Traps in the tray. DiVincenzo's got it all tied up now for New York. Brunson against Halliburton. The three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He ends up dropping in. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Hartenstein. Josh Hart out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovic stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
And there it is for him.
He hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the courts. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. And it's the Knicks with the ball. A 2-point game. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Toppin, lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
Burks can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 3. Here's McConnell. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
The Knicks leading by 4. Lets the 3 fly. New York missing again. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Mathurin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
It's good. And the Knicks lead by 3. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Eldor is thinking about last season for the Knicks. Clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the 2nd time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope. Well, you need your big to set good screen and be able to get out of it and get a basket. Nicely done.
And there's the pass to Hart. Connects from three-point range. Hart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Fires from deep. And it's Mathurin missing. The Knicks leading by 4. Robinson, that's good.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
Here's Smith driving inside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Wasted no time on that one. Burks has got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Smith sets the pick for McConnell. Back to Smith. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown. Smith's got 7.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And again, it's New York.
I think it's obvious that Bogdanovich has worked on his ability to handle the basketball. Really good control there.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Taupin finds Mathurin. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's defended by McDermott. And they get it back. And stolen by McConnell. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And he's good on the 3-ball. And it's 6 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
You see Mathurin's instinct to score. Gets ahead in transition. Nicely done.
Robinson a screen on McConnell. Burks can't get it to go. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. New York ahead. Up by. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Indiana. Turner is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Nesmith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. This one for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Siakam throws it down.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Runs in the pass to Anunoby. The tray. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Good on the triple. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Halliburton for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 19 points. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Brunson, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Halliburton slams it in.
Yeah, just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Brunson with a clean look. Anunoby kicks to Achua. Passes it to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. The Knicks from three-point range.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Anunoby, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Oh, a big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Here's the screen. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Fires the three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Halliburton for three. No good that time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Achua, no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. The lead is 2. Halliburton for three. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. New York shooting 43% from the floor. Even Genzo with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
That doesn't go either for Halliburton. The Knicks shoot just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Brunson finds Achua. Out to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall a screen on Siakam. That gives them the lead. Anunoby's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Knicks. Turner passes to Siakam. Turner with a screen for Siakam. It counts! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Halliburton against Anunoby. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Siakam a screen on Brunson. Nembhard the pass to Turner. Cans the three.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Anunoby. They set the pick. Going inside. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the club.
We call that patience, veteran play. That's a big-time delivery by Pascal Siakam. Pressure, what pressure?
Brunson kicks to Achua. The pass to DiVincenzo. And they tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees Indiana taking...
teams, both methodical. You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. And it's Wright in at the point. He was all alone on that one.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Butler. And he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Brunson. Randall outside, launches a three, and the Knicks another three.
This is what you get from Randall now. Enough floor spacing to widen the driving lanes.
Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Adebayo. The three is up. The Knicks with the rebound. And talking about Bam Adebayo, he's a guy that loves mixing it up on defense, Terry.
Yes, B.A., and that is what turned himself into a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Bam's high activity is really contagious on this end. Jimmy Butler is selective with his three-point shots, but when a corner three opens up, his eyes light up.
And that one's good for Brunson.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Wright. No good on the three. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Adebayo passes to Butler. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Adebayo.
Using his athleticism there, Bam Adebayo knows when to go get an alley-oop.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Right, the pass to Adebayo. Jacks up a three. Randall pulls down the board. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Anunoby for 3. And the Knicks miss again.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's Brunson outside. Randall controls the rebound and the putback. Randall's got 5.
Have to block out Randall. He's an absolute beast on the offensive boards.
Achua with a screen on Martin. And here's Brunson from the arc. Can't get it to drop. Miami has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And here's Butler outside. The Knicks pull it in. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
So, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Achua with a screen on right. And here's Brunson from the arc. Brunson missing again.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
The Knicks with the lead. Achua into the lane. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Randall against Martin. Randall can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Hero for 3. Miami, no good that time either.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Randall a screen on right. And here's Brunson from the arc. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Wright finds Adebayo. There's the triple. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, DiVincenzo fires for 3. Achua inside. He's guarded by Martin. Achua gets the bucket.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Right against Brunson. Here's Hero. Sweet little floater. Hero's got 5.
A challenging shot, but there Tyler Hero made it look effortless.
Anunoby, a screen on right. Drops in the three.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
That'll count. That shot, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out this quarter with a 7. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
We've got Julius Randle. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
BA, OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
New York has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Miami Heat are a team of underdogs and overachievers. Their all-star big man, Bam Adebayo, said, quote, "We like guys like that with those stories of I got cut, this and that and the third. You know, blue-collar people that had to work for what they got. And Brian, when you play for the Heat, hard work is what keeps you on the court."
That is the truth. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Now here's Brunson. 15 points in the game. And the Knicks, another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Randle against Martin. Here's Butler on the attack. JP.
Good communication. Then Martin recognizing and making a great pass.
Achua with a screen on Hero. Outside Brunson. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Martin with a screen on Anunoby. Basket counts. Butler's gotten 4 this quarter.
That turnaround shot is clearly one of his favorites. He loves going to it anytime he gets an opportunity.
Here's Brunson outside. Out to DiVincenzo. Achua with a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Randle. Anunoby on the wing. Outside Brunson. Beyond the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 9. Smitty, when you look at the Heat bench, there's been one constant presence for years now.
BA, his name is Eric Spoelstra. He's been pacing that sideline since 2008. That's a rarity these days. It speaks to the success Coach Spo has had there.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The long-range missile from Brunson.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
New York has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Oh, deflected. Randle, good. And now it's a 12-point Knick lead.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And here's Butler outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Butler's got 14 points.
So many ways Jimmy Butler can score, and they all are showing up tonight.
Randle, a screen on Butler. Pass to Achua. DiVincenzo on the wing. Anunoby against Butler. Left side, Anunoby. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Anunoby's got 4 points now in the quarter. For Miami, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. And here comes the break. The 3, DiVincenzo. And again, New York with the triple.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And it's Butler who slams it down.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Now here's Burks. Hartenstein a screen. Burks passes to Bogdanovich. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 15.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
Rozier can't get it to go. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Kevin Love. Terry Rozier is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Jaquez in at the 4.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
When you think back to Bojan Bogdanovic entering the league, Smitty, he didn't create off the dribble nearly as much as he does now.
You're so right, Grant. And teams, they just crowded him on the perimeter. He made the adjustment, though, Grant. His versatility has made him that much more valuable.
Now here's Rozier. No points yet. Love passes to Jaquez. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Burks with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Outside Bogdanovich. Goes back up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Taking it inside, Bogdanovich can hurt you from multiple levels.
And when it comes to defining rivalry, Smitty, you think both sides have to win big, or is mutual dislike enough?
You know, I think BA winning really brings the rivalry out. And I think it has to go back-to-back years. Also, a little bad blood doesn't hurt a rivalry when both teams just don't like each other.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
Burks for 3. And the Knicks miss again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Robinson gets the bucket.
Wow, what an accurate shot by Duncan Robinson. The defense has to find him out there.
One thing about the Heat, Smitty, they always seem to turn castaways into contributors.
You're right, B.A. So many undrafted players who've broken through in Miami. Credit the front office and coaching staff, finding and developing those diamonds in the rough.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 6 points for him. Pass to Robinson. Outside Hart. Screen by Robinson. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Here's Burks. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
Bryant, he's checked in for Miami. Both good from the line that time. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Jaquez. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes passed.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Bogdanovic. Count it. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovic can keep up with the defenders physically.
He takes it in, and he slams it in one-handed.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Bogdanovic. Give him 8 points now. Oh, swiped away. Bogdanovic against Robinson. There's a screen by Love. Jaquez. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
The Heat have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Lets it go from deep. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Robinson passes to Bogdanovic. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Jaquez. There's a screen by Love. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the New York Knicks. A sizable lead of 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Achua. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Randle. From downtown. Rebounded by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball for the Heat. It's a 14-point game. Adebayo from long range. He drops it from range.
Good to see Bam showing off some accuracy. That's not his favorite shot, but he drains it.
Randle a screen on right. Ooh, Brunson. Silky touch.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Butler finds Adebayo. Right with the ball. Adebayo a screen on Brunson. Right with the bucket. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Achua with a screen on right. Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. And the Knicks lead by 14.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. And because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Adebayo a screen on Randle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New York.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
OG playing like a vet. Tight shots. He's hit many of these in his career.
And here's Butler outside. Miami, no good that time either.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Wright finds Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
Achua for three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Wright, the pass to Adebayo. Wright against Brunson. Wright with the bucket. Wright's got 4 points this quarter.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Outside Anunoby. Achua with a screen on Butler. Anunoby can't get it to go. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Now Martin. Fires from deep. And it's Brunson with the rebound. New York has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Elbow shot on the way. That one is off. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Butler goes to the rim. And it's Butler with the jam.
An incredibly determined player. Butler is very hard to stop. Jimmy plays the game with passion.
Achua passes to Anunoby. Achua with a screen on Butler. Pass to Randall. And that one drops for him. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Martin with the bucket.
The quick release has become league-wide. Caleb Martin can certainly let it fly.
Brunson against Wright. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 30.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Knicks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Brunson.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Caleb Martin really pushes himself out there. Whether that's playing through a minor injury or challenging the defense, he's not one to back down. They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Here's Brunson. Randall, the pass to Achua. Anunoby finds Achua. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami, trailing by 10. Martin with a screen on Anunoby. And here's Butler outside. The Knicks pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And again, the Knicks missing. Pass to Hero. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
That was a bomb from Tyler Hero. He can stroke it from different area codes.
And so it's New York winning this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for